Welcome to the Stoicism of mind. Ever walked into a room and felt eyes on you, but weren't sure if it was admiration or just a coincidence? Maybe you're at a cafe, a party, or just walking through a crowd, and you sense that someone is watching you. You turn your head slightly, and for a split second, you catch her looking, but she quickly glances away. Was that just a random look, or was there something more? The truth is, women reveal their attraction in ways that are often subtle, almost imperceptible to those who aren't paying attention. Unlike men, who might be more direct in showing interest, women often communicate through body language, micro-expressions, and subconscious behaviors. The problem is, most men are too distracted to notice. Or worse, they overanalyze and miss the clearest signals. But once you understand these signs, you'll never second-guess yourself again. You'll develop an awareness that allows you to recognize when a woman finds you attractive without needing to ask or wonder. This doesn't mean you should become obsessed with reading every little detail, but rather that you gain the quiet confidence of someone who knows how attraction works on a deeper level. And here's the key. While some signs are obvious, like eye contact or playful teasing, others are so subtle that most men completely miss them. That's why it's crucial to stay until the end, because the last sign I'm about to reveal isn't just another tip. It's the most powerful indicator of all. It's the one that separates those who understand attraction from those who remain confused. So pay close attention. Once you recognize these 6 signs, you'll never look at interactions the same way again. Sign 1. Frequent eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, they reveal more than words ever could. If a woman finds you attractive, one of the first and most telling signs is frequent eye contact. But this isn't just about a single glance. It's about repeated moments where her eyes find their way back to you, whether intentionally or subconsciously. Imagine this. You're at a cafe, casually sipping your coffee, and you notice a woman looking in your direction. The moment you catch her gaze, she quickly looks away. But then, a few minutes later, you feel it again, her eyes on you. This isn't random, it's a strong indicator that she's interested. If she wasn't, she wouldn't be paying attention to you at all. Women often use eye contact as a safe way to express attraction without having to make the first move. If she holds your gaze for a second longer than usual, or if she keeps glancing at you multiple times throughout a conversation or across a room, take note. It's a silent but powerful cue, one that tells you she's intrigued and wants you to notice her. Sign 2. She mirrors your movements. Have you ever noticed that when you lean back in your chair, she does the same? Or when you take a sip of your drink, she instinctively follows? This isn't just a coincidence, it's a subconscious behavior known as mirroring, and it's one of the clearest signs of attraction. Mirroring happens when someone unconsciously imitates the body language, gestures, or even speech patterns of a person they feel connected to. It's a deep-rooted psychological response that signals comfort, trust, and attraction. When a woman finds you attractive, her body naturally syncs with yours. It's as if her subconscious mind is saying, "I feel in tune with you." This could manifest in small ways, crossing her legs when you do, tilting her head the same way, or even adjusting her posture to match yours. The more engaged and interested she is, the more pronounced this mirroring will be. But here's where most men go wrong. They overlook this sign because it's so subtle. Instead of constantly searching for verbal confirmation of attraction, start paying attention to these nonverbal cues. If she's mirroring you without realizing it, chances are she feels a connection, and that's something words can't always express. Sign 3. Playful teasing or light touches. When a woman is attracted to you, she'll often find ways to create physical or verbal closeness. One of the most natural ways she does this is through playful teasing and light, seemingly innocent touches. Playful teasing is a way for her to flirt without making her intentions too obvious. She might poke fun at something about you, your hairstyle, the way you pronounce a word, or even jokingly challenge you on something you said. This isn't meant to be insulting. Rather, It's her way of keeping the conversation fun and engaging. If she laughs while teasing you and watches your reaction closely, she's likely testing the chemistry between you. Light physical touches are another strong indicator of attraction. If she casually touches your arm when laughing, playfully nudges you, or finds small excuses to make physical contact, like brushing off imaginary lint from your shirt, it's not accidental. These subtle gestures show that she's comfortable around you and wants to break the physical barrier. The key is that these touches and playful jabs are natural, not forced. If she's making an effort to create these moments, it's a sign she feels drawn to you in a way that goes beyond just being friendly. Sign 4. She engages with your social presence. In today's digital world, attraction isn't just expressed in person, it extends to social media as well. If a woman finds you attractive, she'll often engage with your online presence in ways that might seem subtle but are actually intentional. For example, she might consistently like your posts, watch your stories, or even leave comments. This isn't random. Women don't usually interact with content they aren't interested in, especially on a regular basis. If she frequently engages with what you share, it's a strong sign she's paying attention to you. Another key indicator, she responds to your stories, especially with emojis, reactions, or follow-up questions. This is her way of keeping the conversation going without being too direct. If she sends a DM related to something you posted, she's creating an excuse to talk to you. Even subtle actions, like being one of the first to like your posts or tagging you in something funny, can be signs of attraction. Women tend to interact more with people they admire or are curious about. If she's making an effort to stay in your digital space, there's a high chance she's interested in you beyond just casual scrolling. Sign 5. She initiates conversations or keeps them going. Attraction isn't just about glances and body language, it's also about effort. One of the clearest indicators that a woman finds you attractive is when she actively initiates conversations or makes an effort to keep them going. Think about it. Women have endless options when it comes to social interactions. If she's choosing to talk to you, that's already a sign of interest. But it goes even deeper than that. If she's asking questions, laughing at your jokes, or finding ways to continue the conversation rather than letting it fade out, she's signaling that she enjoys your presence. This doesn't always mean she'll send the first text or walk up to you in a crowded room. Sometimes, her way of initiating is by replying quickly, responding with more than just short answers, or subtly steering the conversation back to you when it starts dying out. Women rarely put effort into conversations with men they aren't interested in. If she's engaging with you beyond surface-level small talk, if she's curious about you, your thoughts, and your life, it's a strong sign that she's attracted to you. Pay attention to how she interacts, because effort speaks louder than words. Sign 6. She gets nervous or adjusts her appearance around you. One of the strongest, yet often overlooked signs that a woman finds you attractive is how she reacts physically when you're around. Attraction isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's in the smallest, most subconscious behaviors. Have you ever noticed a woman playing with her hair when she talks to you? Maybe she keeps adjusting her outfit, straightening her posture, or lightly touching her lips while you're speaking. These are all subtle yet powerful signs that she cares about how she looks in your presence. It's not that she's necessarily trying to impress you. It's that her body naturally reacts this way when she's around someone she finds attractive. Nervousness is another key indicator. She might fidget with her jewelry, tap her fingers, or even blush when you make eye contact. Some women may even stumble over their words or suddenly become more self-conscious in your presence. This nervous energy isn't a sign of disinterest. It's actually the opposite. It means she feels something when she's around you. The next time you notice these behaviors, pay attention. They're not random. They're her subconscious way of signaling that your presence affects her. Attraction isn't about chasing. It's about awareness. If you recognize these signs, you'll understand who's naturally drawn to you. But remember, true confidence isn't seeking validation. It's about being your best self and letting attraction follow naturally. If you found this